Okay, it's a statement that I made at the start of the show, and that is that love can fog the mind of even the most intelligent, impressive amongst us. In one intercepted phone conversation, Daryl Maguire said to the Premier, "I'm the boss even when you are the Premier." And Gladys goes on to respond, "Yes, I know." Now, Ms Berejiklian's legal team later admitted to the Commission that in agreeing she was just appeasing an insecure man to make him feel better about himself. Let's bring in psychologist Clare Rowe. Clare, dating a dud is never a legitimate excuse for bad behaviour, but why does it cause people to act in ways that they might otherwise not?
Yeah, hi, Erin. It's quite confronting to read, isn't it? And I think that's because we all felt like we knew Gladys, right, from 11 o'clock every day through that period. And we saw her as such a strong, intelligent, independent woman that it's so confronting, not only for a man to tell her, I'm the boss here, but for her to go, yes, you are, I'm sorry. And that was really hard. It's very voyeuristic, and I understand, obviously, with ICAC investigations, these text messages need to come to light, but there is a bit of an ick, isn't it, when we're just exposing someone's personal and private messages in a relationship that is showing more and more to be, quite, I would say, even coercive and controlling in that way. I mean, I think there are certain personalities that do prey on high-achieving individuals who have the highest integrity and kindness, and I think that was Gladys's vulnerability. And I think, as a career-driven, focused woman her whole life, was she craving, like we all do, intimate relationships and at that point was naive to the complexities of relationships? I don't know, but it certainly seems like, perhaps this is someone who love bombed her in the beginning, swept her off her feet, and then we can hear from those recordings the incessant pestering by Mr Maguire of, funding for his electorate. I mean, it was just incessant until she kind of gave in. And, that's hard for the rest of us to hear, as I said, and such a contradiction to the woman that we saw on the television every day.
So you talk about the fact that some men or some people prey on a particular type of woman or person. Why are so many women, and I know it in my own existence, I look at them and go, why are you attracted to that tosser? Why?
Yeah, it's difficult. As I said, these are women who maybe, it can go both ways with the sexes, but in this instance, women who have spent a lot of time not focused on relationships. They're very career-driven and focused elsewhere. And I'm not saying they would take anything, but when someone then shows them, I would say that she was undoubtedly showed probably a higher level of attention and what we would call kind of love bombing, but swept off their feet type of thing. It's the explanation for that age-old love is blind, isn't it? And then on the other hand, the people who do this are very good at compartmentalising their relationships and keeping them private, and they don't have much empathy. It does appear from me, watching this, that she was, I would even go as far to say, targeted and used in that way. However, the only other thing I'd say on the counter to that is I think Gladys needs to run a PR agency after this, because I don't think that anyone has been found guilty of fraud by ICAC and had such praise heaped on them. So I think, that's quite remarkable. And I think, this whole, I've read articles this week that have described her relationship with Mr Maguire as a situationship and downplayed it. And I think as women, we just want to believe that you found a dud, Gladys, and we're right behind you.
Yep, no, I'm with you. Clare, thank you so very much for your time. Really appreciate it.